I want to get back to Christian Wilkins because, wow, congratulations is all we can say today. A 4-year, $110 million deal with the Raiders, $84.75 guaranteed. That is the sixth most guaranteed money among current non-quarterback contracts. It trails only, he's the elite of the elite, right? Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa, Chris Jones, Myles Garrett, and Khalil Mack. And look at this tweet because it is about to get fun in Vegas. Yeah, Jalen Ramsey, Christian, and Max about to go crazy this year. Can you just imagine that? I cannot imagine the smile on the face of one Antonio Pierce. Oh, Mina Kimes is smiling as well. How do you like Wilkins with the Raiders, Mina?
Yeah, Pierce has to be happy because Wilkins has that sort of nasty edge that I feel like is the identity of this Raiders team. To me, he was sort of the gem of the class, considering guys who are actually hitting free agency. The sort of penetrating three-tech that every team wants, lives in the backfield, super solid against the run, so allows you to play with lighter boxes up front. And as Jalen Ramsey so aptly put it, he is going to make Max Crosby's life a lot easier. Crosby was the 8th most double-teamed edge defender in the NFL last year. Now you throw in Christian Wilkins, who ranked 5th league-wide in sacks created, and you can imagine the numbers that Max Crosby is going to put up when offensive lines aren't entirely focused on him. Really love this fit. Really excited to see this Raiders defensive line go crazy next year.
Yeah, you think about the kind of conversations that are happening inside of front offices, and that have been happening for years when you're talking about defensive tackles versus defensive ends. I remember 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, having this discussion with Jerry Gray, the former great Texas alum, who said that, look, he would value an inside pass rusher even over an edge rusher because of the fact that all quarterbacks hate interior pressure. That's why you're seeing guards getting paid the way they're getting paid now.
Yeah. Right.
Because, and think about some of the ways like the New Orleans Saints of old, when Drew Brees was really starting to hit his stride, when they paid Jari Evans and Carl Nicks, and they were two of the highest paid offensive linemen in the NFL. And then they went a little bit more, I don't want to say bargain basement, but a little more value oriented at tackle. The interior of your offensive line, the interior of your defensive line is a premium. Max needed it for sure because he needed quarterbacks to stop being able to step up. So he can, so now he can come off of that edge with the quarterback sitting at 9 yards instead of 6 yards, and it's going to really fortify the interior of the run defense, which is really probably Christian's greatest strength. He can play double teams better than anyone, and rush the passer.
Yeah.
A 3-down guy was who they needed. They went and got him. It's a home run high.
Yeah, from an offensive
signing.
perspective, I think they're very difficult to block now. Not only because of those one-on-one matchups, neither of them come off the field. You don't get a break from the relentless effort that they both play with. And so from a planning-wise, you don't sit there. Sometimes you play a Dallas Cowboys team, and I would always say, listen, when Micah Parsons comes off the field, teams throw the football again. These guys don't come off, so that's the challenge. Honestly, my initial reaction when I saw the signing was Raiders go. Go make a move at quarterback. Because I start to watch and think about this defense and the way they played at the back end of last year. Now you add Wilkins and you go, all right, this could be a really good and prominent defensive unit. And with Devontae Adams, if they can go get a quarterback, if they can move up some capacity in this draft and go get a quarterback, the Raiders now become a team that can maybe make some noise within that division, even though they have the back-to-back Super Bowl champions and the Harbaugh-Herbert connection with the Chargers.
Yeah.